Police have confirmed there were the remains of 8 bodies in 6 barrels found in the vault of the town's disused bank.
The drums rolled off in my forehead, guns went off in my chest, remember carrying the baby just...
The full horror of what had happened in Columbine High School began to filter through.
Rage.
Some things they die.
Bow, bow, down, down, down. F-R-E-N-Z-A-L R-H-O-M-B.
We are Tenacious D and you are watching Rage.
Watching Rage with the corn dogs.
Rage.
Hi, this is Aphex Twin video for Window Liquor. This is a video that hasn't been seen in the States. I don't think it's been seen in Britain either.
This next video is by one of our favorite electronic artists. His name is the Aphex Twin, also known as Richard D. James, a strange recluse from Cornwall in the southwest of England. This video is directed by Chris Cunningham, who we've had the joy of working with.
The first time I saw this video, I was so horrified and in love with it. And it kind of rips off the veneer of those kind of hip-hop booty videos that get played ad nauseum.
I think every video should have the potential to be as uncompromising as this, and it just goes to show what you can do when you are uncompromising. I think it's good television. You might not agree with that, but I think it's a great piece of work.
I do have to say it's my favorite dance routine I've seen in a musical setting, probably since the days of Fred Astaire.
It's very funny and quite disturbing, extremely vulgar, everything that a video should be. Enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4. F-R-E-N-Z-A-L R-H-O-M-B. F-R-E-N-Z-A-L R-H-O-M-B.
That spells
Friendsel Rum, Friendsel Rum, Friendsel Rum, and you're watching Bandstand with Brian Anderson.
Rage!
Rage! Yeah!
Rage.
Fucking Rage does it to me, baby. I want Tori Amos videos all goddamn night.
You fucker.
Fucking woohoo!
Motherfucking.
All right.
Cunty Cuttersons. Huge fat cunts.
Okay, that's enough.
The very idea of being hard on television and having a hard-on an erection. And vaginas and penises.
Yeah.
Right, crazy wicked in it, you know what I'm saying, right? This is pumping on your stereo, humping on your, I don't know, one of those. And it's Supergrass, marvellous, marvellous boys. Marvellous song. Got big bandy legs. The geezer from did it. And makes me laugh, this video.
One of the coolest shows I ever saw was in this tiny, tiny club, and it was this next band. They're called Supergrass. They're really underrated. They got a new album out. You should check it out. This one's called Pumpin' on Your Stereo.
How many people were at the place?
About 8.
8 people.
About 8.
But it was like Wembley Arena.
It felt like Wembley Arena. It was so cool.
When you saw them in Madison, Wisconsin,
In
way
Madison,
back
Wisconsin,
in the 80s.
It was cold. It was cold. It was snowing out.
20 years ago.
That was a long
Back in
time
the good
ago.
old days.
This is Supergrass.
Pumping on your stereo.
Pumping.
Pumping on your stereo.
Well, coffee and TV. Blur. How funny. Watching this little milk carton. God, didn't we all fall in love with those milk cartons? And this romance became so emblazoned across my heart. Where anytime now I look at a milk carton, I think, oh dear, where's its love? And I know that's a bit twisted, but that is what can happen when you have a director who is able to use technology in a way that stirs emotions, because a lot of times technology leaves me completely limp. But in this case, it didn't.
Who knows
Major Tom's a junkie? That's what I want to know. I certainly didn't know. But there was a song that constantly drove me mad on the radio declaring Major Tom's a junkie. God knows when it was. Anyway, yonks ago, sometime in the 80s. And by none other than the chameleon of chameleons, the man who sort of spawned the asexual, gender-changing and deconstruction, therefore, of all the pop music sign language, David Bowie.
It was actually in terms of videos, which is we're sitting and talking about videos on a video program. It was actually like one of the first sort of really good videos, you know what I mean, that was ever made. And I think the style of it was a precursor to the whole of the style of the 1980s. And I think in those terms alone, it was quite an interesting historical artifact.
It's like the beginning of the end, though, isn't it? It's actually responsible for 10,000 of the world's crappiest videos ever since, but it's actually good.
This was a song that also had all these creatures running around that time after the debacle of the Sex Pistols, who became known as glam rockers, but really were also known as the sort of new romantics. How romantic, how tragic, how fabulous their failures are, can only be judged in time. I'm not one to commit right now, but safe to say some of these characters exist in this video. See if you can see that strange character wandering around in the deep blue sea, hand in hand with the gesture of David Bowie's clownish portrait, which apparently supposedly includes his mother at the end. Ashes to ashes.
Hello there. We're now going to see one of our videos, Got Us on a Highway, from Deserter Songs. And this video is sort of about a fishing trip gone awry. And it features such stars as the Big Indian Mountain, the Ashokan Reservoir, and some wild turkeys. So check it out. Got Us on a Highway.
Yeah, so leave your nuts alone, you know? It's not a playground, not an amusement park.
It's not like Disneyland for your hand. It's not fantasy world, as it were. Your nuts are there for a purpose, and one purpose only.
Get the job done, you know?
To get the job done, to carry the soldiers to the war.
Yeah.
And it's not your place to start a little skirmish on your own.
Yeah, what do you come in and just mess up the whole program? And leave your nuts alone, you know? It's fucked up. It just bums me out. I'm getting out of here. This interview's over.
Bye.
Woohoo!
Why are you so excited, Dave?
Rage is 20 years old.
I just want to wish Rage happy 20th. 20. And that's about it.
Keep it raging.
You're younger than me.
And don't forget that.
I'm also 20, and I would like to say that it's probably the best age you could possibly be, so I've got a lot to look forward to.
And however old Rage gets, it'll still be younger than us.
Happy birthday, Rage. Where's Solwax?